Hi, my name is Christina Muran. I'm a marketing strategist by day and a makeup artist and a mom by night. I grew up in the mountains in a multilingual household, so if you ever need something translated into Greek or French, Polish, I'm your girl. My upbringing spawned a love for travel and learning about different cultures. It also taught me to love food and not be afraid to experiment in the kitchen. Physical activity was and always will be an important part of my life. You can usually find me outside running or using my son as a body weight for different type of boot camp style exercises. Career-wise, I've held a number of different roles over the last decade. I first discovered my love for marketing when I was a promotional rep for companies like Dyson and Kellogg's and Kool-Aid. I couldn't believe that companies would pay me just to hand out samples and talk to people. It was amazing. That led me into experiential team management, which led me to a job at DDB, which if you've ever worked in an agency, you know that you get some quality training in a very short period of time. It was an awesome opportunity to work with some brilliant, creative, and strategic minds. We developed solutions for a number of different clients, ranging from government to banks, credit unions, entertainment venues. I worked on entire rebrands, behavior change campaigns, advertising campaigns, communications plans, content marketing strategies, website overhauls, and social media audits. We did just about everything from concept to execution. I'm forever grateful for the experience I had there because I got to work on so many different kinds of projects and a lot of different kinds of clients. In that time, I also volunteered for the Advertising Club of Edmonton and I completed my CAP designation. When the director of marketing at Northlands approached me to help them build a new role for the company as the very first social media manager, I jumped at the opportunity, and it was there that I immersed myself in digital marketing and the tactics that one employs. I developed apps, social media promotions, and content for all 10 of their brands and sub-brands. And then I moved into the role of senior manager of brands and promotions, and that was where I got to focus on building a team that operated like a mini agency within the organization. So my counterpart and I, the creative director, and I managed 16 staff who did all of the strategic planning, media buying, creative development, and execution for all of those 10 brands and sub-brands. It was a really amazing time, and my last position was with a startup software company where I learned about entrepreneurship and running a small business in Alberta. I can tell you that there are many stages and phases to software development, and coding and programming is kind of like a mix of art and mathematics. Well, I've watched from a distance as ATB has grown into this amazing company, and I really want to be a part of it. The ATB brand is very strong, and it's obvious that everyone from the most senior level of leadership to the frontline staff understands the importance of living and breathing that brand. I can see it in everything you do, from your recruitment process. I mean, this video is a pretty cool idea, to the sponsorship or advertising. Even the customer service says that I'm here for Albertans and we're more than just a bank. And that's not just me that sees this. You're earning awards at places like the Advertising Club of Edmonton's ACE Awards, a place that's usually reserved for ad agencies. So I think that's a testament to the level of talent that you have on your team. You're bold and fun, but professional. Your story really speaks to my heart because I too am in the pursuit of happiness. Well, I think I bring the right blend of agriculture knowledge with marketing experience. My in-laws own and operate a cattle farm and just east of Red Deer, so I spend a lot of time out there and in the surrounding community. I've been there for harvest and processing of cattle. I've ridden in combines and swathers and balers. I didn't grow up farming, but I feel like I could hold my own in a conversation about it. Plus, I spent 3 years working at Northlands, which is an agriculture society. We did marketing plans to attract farmers and producers and industry representatives to our shows, the Farm Fair International and Farm and Ranch Show. And I think I can make an impact because my work mantra is to work really hard and make sure that my clients are happy. So if they're not happy, I'm not happy. I think it goes a long way into achieving organizational goals. This is one of my favorite topics. I love learning about leadership. I love reading books about it or listening to podcasts. These are two of my favorite books right here. One is about leadership and one is more about life, but certainly applies to leadership too. If you ask Google, there's apparently 12 different kinds of leaders. And oftentimes managers and leaders are terms that are used interchangeably. Personally, I don't think that you need to be a manager to be a leader. Leaders emerge from every rank of an organization, but managers, because of their position, are seen as leaders, and so it's a little bit harder because you actually have to earn the trust and respect that's appointed to you because of your position. So a few things that I think make you successful in that kind of role. One is communication. It's really important. Nobody likes to be caught off guard, so even though tough conversations are tough to have, you have to have them. You need to be consistent in your management style. You need to treat everyone more or less the same. You can't play favorites, but you need to recognize everybody's strengths and weaknesses. So it's your job as the leader to set the goals for the team and steer that ship through calm and turbulent waters. And if you know what everyone's good at and what motivates them and what they're not good at, then you can play to their strengths and weaknesses and make sure that you operate like a well-oiled machine. You also need to be authentic and transparent. That's really important if you want to earn respect. You can't be two-faced. You can't be afraid to get your hands dirty. That's really important too. Nobody likes if somebody says, that's not my job. If the going gets tough, you got to get down into the trenches with your team. And lastly, never stop learning. It's always important. You can learn something from everyone you meet. It's important to stay humble and treat others with respect if you want to be treated with respect. So I know I'm past my time, but I feel like I have a lot to say, and I'd love to meet you in person if you'd like to meet me. So thank you very much for this opportunity. Can you say hi?